Hey, hi, Happy New Year. Welcome to the first Annoyed Gamer of 2013. You've caught me just restocking the bar with a single malt. Had a really good New Year's Eve. It's fantastic. Anyway, as I said, welcome to the first show of the year. And what I want to talk to you about today is some gaming resolutions. Not necessarily mine, more the games companies. Some resolutions I'm going to make for them. Some resolutions that are going to basically, reiterate some recurring themes from last year's shows. And hopefully the assholes will learn their lessons in 2013. First up, there is the rule of if it's on the disc, it's mine. That, of course, is the resolution that says if there's any downloadable content that's already on a disc, you won't be charging extra for it. Capcom, sort it out. You know I'm talking to you and everybody else. Another resolution. Facebook and Twitter are not the be-all and end-all when it comes to games. And I really can't stress this enough. We don't want to have to report every single aspect of our gaming experiences via Twitter or Facebook just so that EA can make some extra coin. Next resolution, it's the entitled gamer. And you know what? We're going to put a good spin on entitled gamers. Entitled gamers are people who plonk their $60, £50, whatever, down, and they are entitled to a good game experience. They are entitled to bug-free single player. They're entitled to bug-free multiplayer. They're entitled not to have their games crash day one. They're entitled not to have to worry about a 5 GB patch day one because somebody screwed up and they have to hit a deadline. We're also entitled to downloadable content that's not platform exclusive. We're entitled to software companies not nickel and diming us. If they want to sell advertising on their games, great. We'll just make sure the money goes back into the development process of delivering us a great innovative game on time and not into the pockets of the arsehole CEOs who really don't know anything about games. We're also entitled to obviously have multiplayer experiences without 12-year-olds screaming N-word this and F that every 5 minutes. We're entitled to, in fact, having game experiences where we can play with people of our own age and people of our own IQs. So how about better matchmaking and better filters on your multiplayer games and your multiplayer game services, PlayStation and Xbox Live? We're also entitled to have really good new consoles. Let's face it, 7, 8 years is enough. Microsoft, you better bring it this year because patience is so worn thin now, it's not even funny. Last year, third parties, they took up the slack. This year, your resolution has to be to deliver a 720. Sony, we all know you're working on a PS4 and it's going to be off the shelf and it's not going to be as difficult to program for as the PS3. So I'm looking forward to seeing what you bring as well. And you got to bring it with new franchises. It's great to have Halo and Resistance and 15 other versions of 15 other games, but let's have some new IP. Last of Us looks fantastic. Let's have more stuff like that. Let's have more stuff like Dishonored. Let's have more stuff like Sleeping Dogs and Watch Dogs. So let's have some brand new IP to go with these brand new kick-ass consoles. And yes, we do need them. We really need them. We need 2013 to be a banner year so everybody can bounce back. We know games cost a lot to develop, and we know a lot of people are out there complaining that, oh, the price of games has not gone up in the last 10 years or whatever. You know what? It doesn't need to go up. Digital download means that you cut out the middleman more and more. Digital download expansion packs mean your profit margins raise when it comes to downloadable content. And you need to pass some of those savings on to the consumers. If you want to sell more games every year, if you want to sell more versions of different IPs, you're going to have to start delivering more value for money. Maybe this will be the year that season passes finally crawl up their own ass and die. I doubt it because everybody knows it's a great way to make extra money without actually offering anything major, but one can hope. Okay, so last of all, I want to ask you to do one thing for me. Be a fan, not a fanboy or a fangirl. Be a fan of games on all formats. Be a fan of all types of games. I know you're going to sit there and say, but you don't like certain types of games. You don't do this, you don't do that. Yeah, I do believe that there are certain game types out there that are vastly overrated. Certain games companies that are vastly overrated because I hold them to a high standard. And this is what you need to be doing too. You need to be questioning. Question the games makers, question the console makers, question the publishers, question me, question your journalists, the people who deliver to you our opinions. Question, 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 because you have an entitlement to expect the most honest reactions from us and the best gaming experience for your money. If you can see beyond the format wars and just go and enjoy games for what they are, a brilliant, interactive, immersive experience, then the games industry will start to flourish again. We will see better stuff in 2013. But we do have the right to hold people responsible and hold them to a higher level. We have the right to get them to deliver on their promises. We have the right to expect that if we put money down for a pre-order, for a Kickstarter, for whatever, that they deliver the experience they promised. And if they don't do that, we need to hold them accountable. All right, basically just look beyond the formats. Look beyond your favorite franchise. Explore. Look for a game like The Walking Dead. Look for a game like Journey. Be open to new experiences. Try different shit. It's not going to bite you. It's not going to kill you. Enjoy games in 2013. This is going to be a hell of a year because what we get released this year, console-wise, is going to be with us for at least the next 5 years, I think. We won't see another 7 or 8 year console cycle, hopefully, but we will see some great games. And that's the resolution. Make great games, love great games, support great games, and don't be afraid to call out the crap because it can't just be me. If you vote with your wallet and you vote in a smart, concise way on forum posts, on Twitter messages, on emails, you too can make a difference. It's not just about gobshites like me, because you're the ones who plonk down your money and you're the one who keeps Bobby Kotick in his billion-dollar home. Okay, that's the show for this week. I'm going to enjoy some of these amazing single malts now, shake off the last bit of...
Marcus, you're still here? The party ended 2 days ago. I haven't seen you or my dog in 2 days. Is that where you've been sleeping?
All right, follow me on Twitter, and iGamer. Follow him on Twitter, Michael Pachter. Have a happy new year.
Happy New Year.
See you soon.
See this and other GT shows and game reviews on the GT Originals iOS app, available now on the App Store.
How is it that you're still in my house?